5 raised to the power 2x plus 1 is equal to 26 times 5 raised to the power x minus 1, like this, right? Okay, look up here. For us to answer this question, first, if we take 5 raised to the power x minus 1, we know this is simply the same as 5 raised to the power x, right?
Yes, sir.
Times 5 raised to the power negative 1. It's true now. Next, we know this is the same as 5 raised to the power x all over 5. Like this. We make use of this law. We make use of this. We know a raised to the power negative n is equal to 1 over a raised to the power n. Right? We know 5 raised to the power 1 remains 5. It's true now. So we are going to replace 5 raised to the power x minus 1 with 5 raised to the power x all over 5. In this equation, this will give us 5 raised to the power 2x plus 1 is equal to 26 times 5 raised to the power x all over 5. Like this. Right? Are you seeing how it is going? Next, you can write this as 5 raised to the power 2x plus 1 is equal to, we can bring out this 1 over 5 now. This will give us 26 all over 5 times 5 raised to the power x. Right? The next step, what we are going to do is, we are going to multiply both sides by 5. The reason why we are multiplying both sides by 5 is because we want to eliminate this 5 here at the denominator. We are going to multiply the left hand side by 5. We take 5 times 5 raised to the power 2x plus 1 is equal to 5 all over 1 times 26 all over 5 times 5 raised to the power x. Right? Look here, you will see that this and this will cancel now. And this will simply give us, you can expand this bracket, 5 times 5 raised to the power 2x, like this, plus 5 times 1 gives us 5, right, is equal to 26 times 5 raised to the power x, like this. The next step, we are going to transfer 26 times 5 raised to the power x to the left. This will give us 5 times 5 raised to the power 2x minus 26 times 5 raised to the power x, like this, plus 5 is equal to 0, like this, right? And this is a quadratic equation. I know most of you cannot see it, but I'm going to express this quadratic equation in a way that you guys can see, right? So we are going to start by saying let a be equal to 5 raised to the power x, right? Then if we square both sides, a squared will be equal to 5 raised to the power x, all this squared. Then this will give us a squared to be equal to 5 raised to the power x times 2, which is 2x, like this. Right? So we are going to replace them here in this equation. This will give us 5, this is a squared, right, minus 26 times this, which is a, plus 5 is equal to 0. You can see that this is a quadratic equation now. Right? Now let's see if we can solve this quadratic equation by method of factorization. Right? So we need two numbers such that their sum is equal to negative 26. Right? And their product is equal to 5 times 5. Right? Which is 25. So who will give us the two numbers? There are two numbers such that their sum is equal to negative 26 and their product is equal to 25. Which two numbers? 1 plus 25. If you take 1 plus 25, it gives 26. Negative 1 and negative. Wrong.
And negative 25.
Negative 1.
25.
Negative 1 and negative 25. See, negative 1 plus negative 25. It gives us negative 26.
Plus.
Negative 1 times negative 25 gives us positive 25. Which is true. Right? We saw this now. So we are going to replace negative 26 with negative 1 plus negative 25. This will give us 5a squared plus negative 1 like this. I know positive negative, who will stay? Negative. Right? Times a plus 5 is equal to 0. And this will give us 5a squared plus, we are going to expand, right? Negative 1 times a gives negative a. Negative 25 times a. That's good. Plus 5 is equal to 0, right? Here we know positive negative, who will stay? Negative. This will give us 5a squared minus a minus 25a plus 5 is equal to 0. Now we are going to group them in pairs. Then we factor out the common terms, right? What is common? This is the first pair. What is common in the first pair? A. We factor out a. A times 5a will give us 5a squared.
Yes, sir. Minus
right?
1.
The next, a times negative 1 will give us negative a.
Yes, sir.
Now we go to the next pair. What are we going to factor out?
5, yes. 5.
We are factoring out something. We have the term we are taking out, right? We are going to perform the factorization in such a way that we are going to have 5 minus 1 in brackets, right? So we are going to factor out
5.
not 5a, not 5. We are going to factor out negative 5. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
If we factor out negative 5 times 5a will give us negative 25a. Negative 5 times negative 1 will give us positive 5. You can see now in bracket we have this and this here. Right? And if you factor out 5, here you'll be having negative 5a and here you'll be having positive 1. Which this and this are not the same. Are you getting it? So that's the reason why we factor out negative 5. And this will be equal to 0. Now we have two terms. The two terms we have, what is common? 5a minus 1 is common.
Yes.
Times
a minus 5
is equal to
0.
At this level, we are going to see either 5a minus 1 is equal to 0 or a minus 5 is equal to 0. Right? Okay. We have two linear equations now.
Yes, sir.
Of which we have to solve for a.
Yes,
If
sir.
we make 5a the simple formula, 5a will be equal to positive
1.
1, or this other case, a will simply be equal to 5. Right? Let's continue this way. Here, if we divide both sides by 5, what will be a? 5a divided by 5 is equal to 1 divided by 5. A will simply be
1 feet.
1 feet. Right?
Yes, sir.
Or we know for this other case, a is equal to 5. So we write it by the side. Now are we looking for a?
No,
We are not
sir.
looking for a, we are looking for
X.
So what is a in terms of x? A in terms of x is 5 raised to the power x. So we are going to replace it here. 5 raised to the power x is equal to 1 feet. Right? Or 5 raised to the power x is equal to 5. Like this. At this level, 1 feet, we can express 1 feet as, this will give us 5 raised to the power x is equal to 5 raised to the power negative 1. It's true now?
It's true, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Or, here, we have 5x is equal to 5 raised to the power 1. 5 is the same as 5 raised to the power 1. We are looking for x now. So at this level, you see that the bases are the same. The bases are the same. So the powers must be the same. Right? So at this stage, we are going to conclude what will be x here. X will be equal to
-1.
-1. That's good. Or what will be x? X will be 1. That's good.
There's no stuff like that.
Right?
That has this.
So these are the two solutions for x. We can verify. If you replace x with 1 here, look up. If you replace x with 1, if you replace x with 1 here, you obtain the same solutions at the left hand side and at the right hand side. Let's replace x with 1 here. If you replace x with 1, this will equal 5 squared plus 1 now. You know 5 squared is 25. 25 plus 1 gives us 26. Right? Here, if you replace x with 1, 1 minus 1 is 0 now. 5 raised to the power 0. 5 raised to the power 0.
It's 1, it's 1, it's 1.
One.
It's 1, I mean it's 1.
Right?
Yes, it's 1.
It gives us 1. 1 times 26.
26.
You see that the left hand side will equal to the right hand
Side.
The same thing, if you replace x with -1, you will still obtain the same things. The left hand side will be equal to the right hand side. So we are done with the solution. Right? It's okay, Ndogo.